Hi, I'm Glen Mella. I'm CEO and co-founder of Shout. Shout is a new startup. It's in the mobile arena, and it's a social media platform that connects advertisers and sponsors with fans during live sports and entertainment events. So Shout represents kind of a new generation of mobile advertising opportunities or platforms. It's probably fair to say that the state of mobile advertising is still pretty nascent, pretty new. When you think of your own experience, let's say listening to Pandora, you see an ad pop up, and if you're like me and a lot of people, probably tempting to just reach down and ignore the ad, because in many of these types of companies, the advertising is kind of distracting to the content. And in Shout, the advertising is the content. So the way it works is, let's say you're watching a football game, 3.5 hours or so. During the commercial breaks, the timeouts, not when your team's in the red zone and you're really focused on the game, but during the breaks, we send out really fun, engaging questions about what's taking place. Some of the questions you would think of like sports trivia. You know, it would ask about somebody's stats, their receiving yardage, or what kind of season they're having. And then some of them are really about what's happening right now during the game. How will this series end? Or that penalty has been disputed. Will it be overturned? Were his feet both in the end zone when he caught the ball? You know, those types of questions. And so they're very engaging. It's about what's happening now, and you compete to answer the questions correctly and quickly. And so each question is a little different, but the first winner of the question might win cash. It could be the first 10 winners, the first 50 winners, depending on how deep the offer goes. And even if you're not a cash winner, you could win free prizes from that advertiser. So the first 50 winners could win a free Skullcandy headphones, something like that. And then if you answer the question correctly, but you're not one of the first ones to win, you're still offered a Groupon-like deep discount offer from that advertiser. So for instance, 50% off on these headphones, click here in the next 24 hours, that type of thing. So there's different tiers of offers that incentivize the viewers or the game players to want to answer the questions correctly and answer them quickly. Well, there was a company called Me Inc. that actually has been incubating this technology for a couple of years. Before the apps were such a big phenomenon like they are today, just in the SMS world, the Shout concept was born a few years back, sort of a forerunner to Twitter, in fact, where you could be at an event and you could take pictures and SMS, MMS out to your friends and folks in your network. Hey, I'm here, you know, here's what I'm seeing, et cetera, et cetera. Well, now that you've seen a lot of other interesting business models like Twitter, like Foursquare, and certainly like Groupon, that have taken that social media concept on the third screen and really made it very prevalent for a lot of people, we've taken some of those concepts and married them together with another problem, and that is, it's actually a multi-billion-dollar problem, which is advertisers continue to spend the bulk of their advertising spending broadcasting into the living room during these events, sports and entertainment, and increasingly those living rooms are empty, either because people are preoccupied on their second screen, the browser, or their third screen, the mobile device, or because they're DVRing the games and watch them later, and guess what? They fast forward through the ads. So the technology's been around for the last couple years. We've recently kind of wrapped it with this engaging business model idea for Shout, and that's what we're about to unveil and take forward.